Welcome back to Down to Business. My name is Josh Dirks, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with John Beal of Yardscapes Northwest. John, you've had a variety of different things you've done in your career. Yardscapes Northwest is just the newest thing you've done. Kind of tell us how you got into this industry and a little bit about your background.
Well, I actually was a professional motorcycle racer, and I bought some machinery to maintain my own personal track, which, was great. It seemed like a good thing to do at the time, and then it was sitting around when I wasn't racing motorcycles, and people would hit me up and say, hey, I need some yard work done, I need some dozing done, I need some of this done. And so pretty soon one thing led to another, and I was a professional motorcycle racer that was a landscaper. So as the years progressed, the landscaping became more and more profitable and just turned into more of a business than anything. And the motorcycling, obviously you get to an age where you're a little beat up and you need to do something else. And so that's the direction I went, was landscape construction, and here I am.
Well, cool. So a personal passion that turned into landscaping. Pretty cool deal. Tell us a little bit. So you raced for 7 years. You've been landscaping now. How long? Tell us a little bit about Yardscapes Northwest.
Well, Yardscapes Northwest technically was formed in year 2000, during the peak of my racing career. And it became an LLC in 2004, which, just I think legitimized the business a little bit more and just kind of took me out of the backyard guy to, let's do this as a company. and really in 2006 is when I just decided that it was time to take it full bore and market and do some things and acquire some employees and diversify the project base that we do, and so that's really, I say 2006 was the birth of the company as a legitimate company going forward. But it does have some history beyond that, but so that's kind of where we are today. Now we've just grown. And project mix is different, and what we do is different. So
awesome. So tell us a little bit about the variety of service you have. You have everything from residential all the way up to commercial landscaping services available?
Yeah, we started as a construction-only landscape company, which essentially we build things outside of people's living space. So an outdoor kitchen or a large rockery, or we would go to a new house construction project and install grass and irrigation and the larger dirt work moving landscape related projects that are too small for a dirt guy but too big for a normal pickup truck shovel landscape guy.
Yep.
We just found a niche market there and ran with it. And then as the economy's changed, we've had to change things, and now we're heavily invested in bank owned REO rehab work. So we will go in, hired by a bank, go in, clean up a property that somebody's been foreclosed and just left abandoned, and get it to a marketable condition. And that's realistically probably 60% of our revenue today.
Excellent.
But still a strong emphasis on the construction, outdoor construction projects. And those are generally retail for a homeowner.
Yep.
So,
any signature projects that people might know around the area, or anything that you would like to highlight?
Not specifically. We haven't really done large commercial scale things. It's not something I've pursued where a customer would go by and drive by and see something we've done, unless you specifically knew a private person.
Mm-hmm.
We really just kind of build these little resorts in people's backyards that are private just to them, specialized just to them, and that's about it.
So for someone that's your typical customer, do they already have an idea in mind? Or are you guys coming and looking at space, helping make recommendations on what should be put in place, those types of things?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for us, and something that I've developed over the years, is I really like to work with a homeowner specifically from start to finish. So we'll go in and consult with them from the get-go. And if our services aren't the ones they need, we gladly recommend other companies or point them in the right direction. Or traditionally, we'll work with a lot of homeowners that just want to do part of it themselves.
Gotcha.
They want to be hands-on, but they really can't do the bigger stuff, or they just don't really know how to do it. So we have no problem working with someone, throughout whatever aspect of the project, it is. And that's, we definitely like to work start to finish, plan, concept, build, complete,
What's your most rewarding part of the job?
I really like taking what I've learned on other people's projects, building a portfolio, going to a new project, saying, here's what we've done, having somebody pick something out that they really think is cool, and then, you know, replicating that to their style. I mean, and that's kind of a rewarding thing to be able to just to build the stuff is kind of neat. So.
Perfect. We're going to be right back after this break with more from John and how he's gone ahead and advertised and marketed Yardscapes Northwest. We'll be right back after the break.